Hello, Spike Vampire here again. Quick capture video again because I'm just too lazy to do my camera videos. So you had two questions in your video. First was, well, who defines what harm none is? Who actually calls that? Well, like in the Wiccan Read, these 8 words the Read fulfill, and ye harm none, do what you will. That whole line is from the Read, which Gardner put together, all that fun stuff. So who actually judges that? Well, I think it's kind of a personal thing. Um, some people believe harm none is the extrapolated truth of the universe, where you basically harm nothing. I don't prescribe to that viewpoint because it doesn't make much sense to me. Because nowadays, even breathing air is harming yourself because of all the pollution. Um, Water, drinking water, there's microorganisms that are in water. They're harming them if you drink it. It doesn't make sense to me that way. Also, harming none, like with animals and plants. There's a lot of that going around. I've made videos on that now. But my viewpoint here is nothing in the Wiccan Read says I can't eat meat or plants. Um, and I didn't kill them. I didn't cause them harm. I'm eating them. They're already dead. Yeah. Somebody did kill them. It wasn't me. Um, so, who calls harm none is yourself, really. I use it as my magical work. I don't see it as, like, you know, oh, well, I'm gonna not harm anything, and, oh, there are these insects that are attacking me. Like, brown recluse spiders everywhere. They're gonna melt my flesh off with their venom, but I'm not gonna kill them. No. If you're in a threatening situation, go ahead and whip ass. But also with magic, you don't work things in a negative fashion, generally, with the normal version of the read, because I'm not going to go into the other one, which I used, which kind of justifies myself a little bit. So, you don't work negative magic. We're not supposed to tread onto that sort of path. It's just not how we work. Also, one of the principles of Wiccan belief, there's 13 of them. One of them is that we seek in nature for that which is contributing to our well-being, spiritual health and well-being. And I also see that as harm no one, including yourself, where I don't go out of my way to screw up someone's day unless they threaten my life, in which case I'm going to, go after them. Um, so then your second question was, is there anything that doesn't harm anybody? Yeah, there is. There's a lot of that. One of the things that doesn't harm anyone is doing normal ritual for holidays. We're all about revering nature. Revering nature doesn't harm anybody. Um, Working magic on somebody else, depending on what it's for. Protection, doing chants and things for protection. Um, for healing, uh, general blessings of the home, comfort, things like that. Those things do not cause harm to anybody. Things that cause harm to people are like love spells. Okay, can I just jump in really quick with the love spell thing? If people do love spells, you shouldn't target a specific person because that's trying to control someone's free will, and that's harmful to them, I think. Um, a real love spell is you making yourself more open to love from people, which then doesn't harm anybody because you're just helping yourself love yourself and everything about you. Um, Another thing that would be negative is a curse or some sort of negative working like that. Um, which I've never done ever in my life. But that's not how it's supposed to work. When you enter a circle in magic, you're supposed to separate your mundane life, your mundane matters. Keep all of that emotion and things outside of it, so you can be pure in intent. Um, Basically, when you enter a ritual circle, there's the whole perfect love, perfect trust. If you ever seen The Craft, they're holding the dagger to each other's chests, they athame each other's chests. It is better that you rush upon this blade than enter the circle with fear in your heart. How do you enter the circle? And they respond in perfect love and perfect trust. That's an actual tradition that happens in some circles. Um, And yeah, you're supposed to enter pure intent, totally pure, because none of your workings and ritual, spell, what have you, should be fueled by a negative emotion. Now, what I just explained is from a totally Wiccan standpoint, because there's all sorts of other paganism out there that have totally different views on this subject. But as far as a Wiccan goes, as far as a Wiccan goes, I don't. You're not supposed to cause harm to anybody. You're all you're supposed to do if you're practicing some sort of magic is trying to better the quality of life of yourself, others, and in general, kind of attune yourself to nature. So hopefully this video helped you. If you have any more questions or anything like that, you can come to me. Or I believe Loki Trick 123 Salix. He made a video to you, so ask him. He's smart too. So anyway, peace out.